This is the Cornish Masonry Stove Company. We're doing another video on fire lighting. There have been a lot of questions about this, and just to clear up any issues people may have. First thing is, the depth of the internal of the fireplace is about 13.5 inches to the glass. You want some clearance there, so we're looking at a piece of wood no more than about 12 inches. That's a foot long. So these pieces here are about a foot long. Okay, traditionally what people used to do is light a fire. They put some screwed up bits of paper and cardboard into their fire and build a traditional teepee effect where you'd stack your wood up and you'd light the bottom of the fire and then gradually put more wood on. That's not how we do it anymore. The reason why is because when you burn the fire at the bottom and then you start your fire, the fire will drive the wood's oils up the chimney, and that will create more soot and creosote. So the way we're going to do it is the way that they do it in most countries in Europe, Eastern Europe. Make a small bed of logs. These are well spaced and ventilated. And they will sit in a row of about 4 like that, obviously with decent sized gaps. There's a measuring tape here. We've got about 14 inches with sort of inch and a half, 2 inches spacing. The next layer we can add. The next layer we add with something like this. This is just a simple platform of wood. The next layer would be some other bits. You can add bits of cardboard to these layers. People often do. And if you do use cardboard, this is a piece, just screw it up. This is a top-down fire, so essentially we start the fire at the top. So we'll put a few twigs across here, create another base. Right, so we're just going to make a simple base here. Right, make a simple base here. And it's simply a few twigs, a few little bits and pieces, some bits of cardboard, a few twigs. That's pretty much it. I've got some simple twigs from a oak tree. These should burn pretty happily. Let's add a little bit of cardboard there. A couple of matches. Now, when you light the fire, these vents are both open. That's at the moment on one, full to the left, and this one on the fireplace would be open to an anti-clockwise full way. Now I've got a little firelighter there, a few little twigs, bits to start it up with. And this should burn quickly. Keeping the door open for a couple of minutes often helps. Opening all vents works fine. If you do open the door during the burn, which is not recommended. Open it very gradually. The point being that you don't want a gust of hot air to come up in your face. So this fire, you see that roar, you can see the roar of the flame there. Just keeping the door open fractionally, maybe an inch to an inch and a half, will accelerate this fire very quickly. You want this because you're not supposed to sit in front of these fires and watch them. You want them to burn extremely quickly, so this smoke and everything burning here goes into this chamber above, which is the secondary burn chamber above here. That then burns at nearly 3 times the temperature to create the massive heat that you get from this system. As you can see, it's burning quite well. The door's still not shut. There's no smoke escaping, but you can see that helps create a really strong draw on the fire. If I leave that for just a minute, you can see that our fire is going into being pretty healthy within, what is that, 2 minutes. But the fire should burn quickly with plenty of air and draft. Do not let it smoulder or burn slowly, as this increases the soot build up, and it also stops the secondary burn in the top of the masonry stove. Anyway, at this point I'm quite happy with that. So, you know, the wood is all burning quite well. There's quite a lot of it lit. It will start to fall down into the rest of this fire and burn this up over a period of about an hour. Stove will keep getting hotter, and the top of the stove will hit its hottest about an hour after this is finished. So you can see the heat in the actual furnace system is gradually released, and it should be released up to 11 hours after the fire has gone out. So I'm going to just close this down. Nice little fire. This is full open, anti-clockwise. This is full open. In about 40 minutes, I'll turn it down.